Pax sees these guys like, oh yeah. There you go. So they get to see what dolphins feel like. Anybody out there have a guess as to what dolphins feel like? Leathery, or was it rubbery? Did I hear another one? Yeah, it's pretty much like that. Very smooth skin. They have to stay very hydrodynamic in the water because, at any given moment they have to swim really fast, and they swim in burst speeds of about 24.5 miles an hour. So they can keep that streamline, the hydrodynamic, by basically shedding their skin every couple hours. Now, I don't mean like shedding skin like, you think of snakes and iguanas and you see this big pile of skin laying on the ground. No, they just kind of slough off dead skin cells around their body every couple of hours or so. So that helps keep them nice and smooth. And these guys, when they're doing back rubs and handshakes and high fives like Pax is doing there, they might have felt some of that dead skin tissue come off on their fingers. And how are you doing? Give me a good back rub. What is it? Feels like he's been rubbing on the dock a lot, because I don't feel any dead skin on your body there, so you've been kind of exfoliating a little bit today, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the next thing. How about, you've heard Talon making some noises. Can we do some other noises? Good. That's his talk. Pax is over there screaming. Now Talon's screaming. We get excited quite a bit, don't we? Yes, we do. And what are some other things? If we tell a joke, is it funny? Yeah. And if a joke isn't so funny, what do? I know. Yeah. What other things? How about some other important noises? Let's talk about your whistle. There you go. Can you guys hear that? It's kind of soft. I'll get closer. Everybody hear that? Yeah. Very nice. That is basically the dolphin's name. It is a signature whistle, and dolphins use that when they're younger in order to basically find out where their parents are. Or, mom will... Oh, we got a Bob imitation going on there. There he goes. See, we got some more there. Whee! It's hard to talk over a dolphin doing fun stuff over there. Oh, very nice. Can you say yay for the little brother? Like, of course I can. Good boy. All right, so back to the signature whistle. It is like I said, it's a name that the mother gives the dolphin when they're younger. They basically teach the dolphin how to whistle, and the baby imitates or mimics what mom's doing. Sometimes it's very similar to what mom does, but it's more likely just to understand that when I need you, I'm going to make this noise, and if you need me, you make this noise as well. And so they can... That's Pax's giggle. You can hear the sounds. They have different variations of sounds, the dolphins. However they learn the noises, they make the noise however they feel they need to. There you go. Pax is welcoming the kids. Like, I'm going to get really close to you today. But all the noises that dolphins make, they come from their blowhole there. Let's see, can we talk again? Now you're trying to throw everybody off by opening your mouth, aren't you? You're being silly. Okay. So, I guess I don't need to show. No. But with the noises, they basically manipulate the muscles of their blowhole, and that allows them to make all the fun noises. It's like taking a balloon, you fill it up with air, and then you just squeeze the tip of it there, and it makes all the squeaky noises. Watch this one, too. This is a fun imitation that Pax loves to do. Knocking everybody back with those flashlights. We say no mercy to the humans, right? No mercy. Yeah, where's your package? He's like, I want to get him too. You silly guy. Why don't you go jump some more, huh? Tal's... Oh. Alright, Tal's going out. Go do a big jump. Get some more exercise here. Watch him out there. Gonna do some more jumping. Good boy. Talon is one of our heaviest male dolphins that we have. In the coldest part of winter, his heaviest weight has been 620 pounds. Very nice. Good boy. So, like I said, using that tail to generate that, generate all that power to get out of the water there. Very nice. Let's see here. If you've been noticing, you might not have caught a good glimpse, so check out Talon's top side, though, here first. He's going to come by, show his dorsal fin to everybody. Now, notice the coloring on top there. All right, get a good idea of what that is. Come here, show his dorsal fin some more. Okay, oh, daydreaming again. There he goes. See, sometimes dolphins can go in la-la land, too. They just kind of think about whatever's next. Think about what activities they're going to do later on today. Good boy. Now, so you got a good view of his top side. Let's take a look at his underside now. There he goes. Notice the difference there? Yeah, he's a lot lighter on the bottom than he is on the top. That is a natural camouflage that a lot of animals have, not just dolphins, but a lot of animals that are primarily live in water. It is a camouflage called counter shading, and since the area of which dolphins live is a lot bigger than some other animals, they have to protect themselves as such too. So the dark top side there allows them to kind of blend in a little bit with the ocean floor, or kind of make it a little bit more difficult to see. And then the dolphin's underside is a lot lighter because it blends in a little bit with the sky and the clouds up in the air there. So it makes it harder for both predators and prey items to spot them. So if they're trying to hide and get the jump on some fish, that's a lot easier for them to accomplish that. And let's see here, what other things can we talk about? I guess I can open up. Does anybody out there have any questions they'd like to ask so far?
How many pounds of fish do they eat a day?
How many pounds of fish do the dolphins eat a day? Well, as a facility, we go through about 300 to 400 pounds of fish every day. And then big guys like Talon here, he gets close to 20 pounds of food. And the mothers that live behind you taking care of their babies at the moment, they are, when the babies were first born, they were taking care of them quite a bit. They were nursing the kids every 20 minutes, 24 hours a day. So that's a lot of calorie consumption. So they were getting upwards of 30 pounds in order to produce enough milk. And it gives them the energy, to keep swimming in circle. I know, you're just excited for your fish today, aren't you? There you go. You want to show some folks what you're eating there? You might be curious as to what they're eating. Can you hold that? Can you go show them? He's going to go show you. Oh, did it eat it? It's like, yeah! You cheater! Come here! I didn't ask you to eat it on the way. You being funny again? Yeah. Can we try it again? I know you like this big fish. Can we hold it? Like that? Hold it. You're yummy. Yeah. You don't want to show everybody your fish? You afraid someone's gonna take it from you? I don't think anybody's gonna take it. Watch Pax over here. He's doing a nice little shark impression. Ooh. Now some of you might be wondering, well, how can their bodies bend like that? It doesn't look very comfortable. Well, believe it or not, their bodies are shaped kind of similar to humans, is that they have vertebrae in the back there, so like us, we can go from side to side and up and down, back and forth. So it's not uncomfortable for them to move those vertebrae in their tail back and forth. That's a lot easier to do. And so he was showing you how sharks swim. Can you show them how dolphins normally swim? Use that tail there. He's smiling at everybody down there too. Good boy. And so you can tell how dolphins and sharks and other fish swim differently because of the way his tail is positioned. Those tail flukes are positioned horizontally to the water, so when he does move that, pump his tail up and down, it gives that propulsion that he goes. All right, check this out. I'm just gonna stop talking here, get those cameras pointed. Nice. So that's a fun behavior. Pax loves to do his front flip. We oftentimes like to do some sessions where we ask the dolphins to basically use their imaginations, come up with whatever fun stuff you want to do. And it kind of looks, we just shove the coolers back, and that gives them the ideas, oh, okay, it's, it's a lot of playtime going on. And Pax, he always ad-libs his front flip. And he just loves doing it. And sometimes it's higher than when we ask for it on signal, too. Because he gets so excited for it. Let's see what our next signal is going to be. Oh, they're just asking him to stand on his head. Go. Yeah. And one of the ways that you can tell the dolphins apart is by looking at those tail flukes. So we're asking... oh, no, not you too! He's copying what his brother's doing. But tail flukes and dorsal fins, those are how you can tell the difference between any type of dolphin. They're shaped differently. It's basically like fingerprints. No two are shaped alike. And so I was going to have you check out the tail flukes and see the differences there, but we got more excited to just splash water at everybody. Yes. All right, so I know what's going to happen next over here with Pax. So get your cameras ready. He's going to do a backwards tail walk. Yeah, good boy, Pax. So once again, that powerful tail is allowing him to, sustain himself above the water like that. And I've never seen a human be able to do that before. So that's very, very impressive. Very strong abdominal muscles too. All right. Any other questions? How good is their eyesight? It's basically the same as humans, both above and below the water. So, in some certain types of waters, here in the Keys, you got beautiful, clear water. And, when some weather comes in here and there, it kind of churns up and gets some sediment in the water. So it's not very clear today. But they rely on their echolocation in order to see at greater distances. And you want to demonstrate what your echolocation sounds like? Oh, I know. That was a long one. He loves doing all the simple behaviors. And so that is basically, like sonar. Just like bats use up in the air there. And you want me to do that one? Okay. So, basically, echolocation works. They send the sound waves out of their melon, which is this forehead area right here. It bounces off of the object, and it comes into their lower jaw right here. It is a hollow bone, but it has kind of like a little jelly-type substance that it kind of collects the sound waves, and it sends it all the way up to their brain, and it gives them that mental picture of what's in front of them. And it's so sophisticated that they can see, they can measure the density, size, weight of an object, about the size of a ping pong ball from